his offensive coordinator. We are underway here, and now Cody is leading this Idaho State team. And we'll talk a little bit about that as we go through that, because you and I had a great conversation. Yeah. Kick goes out of bounds, so great field position coming already. So first down for the Aggies, and Legas screen to the outside right off the bat to Terrell Vaughn. And this kid is a speedster, 11. We're going to talk a lot about him. How about he had 12 receptions against Iowa? We'll talk a little more about what Blake Anderson decided to do in that regard. Briggs around the left side, and Briggs has what could be a clear path to the end zone, and the speedster will go 58 yards, and the Aggies are on the board. And this kick is good, and just like that, the Aggies are on the board.
Stadium.
And the Aggies kick goes into the end zone. Quarterback, Kahui, the running back, pass up, caught, out of bounds for a first down, right out of the game, Chris Wallace.
Yeah. I'm like, man, Cooper Legas is just right about 6'1".
Yeah, they were big kids. A little draw to Kahui, and good yardage. In fact, he's got a first down. The Aggies fooled on that.
In Hawaii, Oahu, from the Kaneohe side, east side of Oahu.
Hunter, pitch back. Cook's got the ball, fires downfield, and it's caught by Christian Fredrickson, and he gets all the way down inside the red zone. Remember, they had a 3rd and long they got out of on a draw play, and here they go. Cook again gets it outside to Hunter, out in the flat. Hunter leaps for another first down. They worked out.
Bronson Olival now in, middle linebacker.
First and goal. Cook fires, complete near the goal line and into the end zone. Fredrickson's got the touchdown.
Couple of big catches on this drive for Fredrickson.
Point after. And that kick is good. And how about that? We're tied up. We're only 4 minutes into this game and to try to get them on K-Jazz, and we've got a 4-game schedule planned. Squibber on the kickoff and fielded at the 15-yard line. And so the Aggies will come back out. The ball up to the 20-yard arm. Not only did he win the state football title, he won javelin and he won wrestling.
Quite an athlete.
All in the same year. Quick pass outside, gets his big tight end. Very highly of him, the transfer from Arizona State when we visited with him earlier. All right, quick inside pass to Vaughn again.
He might have 12 grabs. Yes.
We're only a few minutes into the game.
He's racking them up.
Another fake to the handoff. Legas in a little bit of trouble. He's going to run for it. Legas up very close to a first down. It's going to bring up Aggies touchdown. Second down. Legas hit from behind. You wanted to yell, watch out. But Taylor Bohannon. Aaron Blank's back at the inside the 10-yard line. And Blancas is going to call for a fair catch. And goes face to face. Idaho State inside their own 10-yard line. Quarterback Jordan Cook, pass complete. And
on the tackle there.
Empty back for Jordan Cook. They do have multiple numbers, as you know, in college. There's so many players. And he shares that number with Royals. Great pass, complete for a first down to Alfred Jordan. Cook. Pass is caught. Defender fell down. Alfred Jordan again, and he's got first down yardage and more. Awfully gritty here in this first half. Cody Hawkins said he wants to have fun, but they look ferocious so far. Draw play. Gasu again, and this time the Aggies stack him up and send him back. He'll lose a couple.
Well, that's called in-game adjustments because that play.
Micah Davis standing back inside his 10-yard line. Ross Bolger's kick is away. He's going to let this one bounce, and it goes into the end zone. Hosting Idaho State and getting all they can handle in the early going of this game, tied up at 7. And Cooper Legas keeps.
Designed run.
Receiver. We'll talk a little about him later on, who's, of course, not playing football anymore.
What a great story, though.
Third and long. Legault firing downfield. He's got a man open. Midfield, Terrell Vaughn again. What a game for this young man.
I'll tell you, the ball is dead. They're back on the line of scrimmage.
How about this hole? Booth. Last time it was Briggs. This time Booth gets all the way down inside the 10-yard line.
Forced errors, and he's played clean football so far.
First and goal just inside the 10-yard line. Booth's got it. Takes a step to the outside. Reaches for the pylon. And that's a touchdown for the Aggies. Point after on the way. William Testa's kick is up and good, and the Aggies back to a 7th. All right, so Idaho State with another opportunity here, and the kick goes into the end zone. Will not be
not just at the quarter or at the half. It's the team that can make in-game adjustments.
Micah Davis back at the 30-yard line, 35-yard line, gets it at the 30. Here he goes. Not much room there. Good special teams coverage.
Pie.
Booth again. Booth cuts back. Booth has a first down and more. And Booth could go all the way, and he does. 41 yards. Fuzzy. Testa's point after good 3-play, 67 yards. And the visitors.
Right,
I can't
on
even
top
imagine what's
being said. And I can tell you, as a former player at BYU that played in this stadium, it can get rough. It gets rough down there. Yes, indeed.
Gasu back in the backfield. Cook at quarterback dumps it off to Gasu, and he's got good yardage up beyond the 40-yard line before Switzer nails him.
A little shovel pass that time, successful.
Much of him in the last couple. Second down 10. Here goes Cook again. Complete out in the flat to James. He'll get they need to get just across midfield. Jordan Cook at quarterback. And his pass broken up at the last second. Great defensive play by Harris. Bit of a head scratcher, but you're always preaching adjustments. Man, did they make them. So they now have 2 straight 3-and-outs that they've forced Idaho State into. And Micah Davis will return this. And Davis, you see the speed as he gets up past the 25, 43-yard kick.
He had a good game last week.
Young man played at Snow College, and here goes Terrell Vaughn, the end around little jet sweep. That's actually well read.
But playmakers, you get them the ball any way you can. That time on a handoff.
Empty back for Legault. His pass complete. Vaughn again.
Very close to the first down marker.
You predicted down and 10. Briggs back in. First incompletion just happened for Cooper Legault, but good. Second down. Good yardage again. And it's Faison back into the game. He's all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
There's no selfishness in the receivers.
Receiver room?
No.
Faison remains in the game. Legault, somebody jumped, nothing there. Pass complete to Royals. And Royals inside the 10.
We'll communicate to them what's being seen from up this vantage point.
Legault, screen, outside, Vaughn, 9th reception, and Vaughn stretches to get inside the 5. You get the impression they had a good talk this week because Legault looks great. And Legault wide open, corner of the end zone. It's a touchdown for Vaughn. His 10th reception, 11, and that's a score. On that play, that was just phenomenal.
There's got to be an adjustment by Idaho State. Say somebody's got to spy this guy.
All broadcast.
Don't get any ideas, Foxy. Not kissing
No,
you.
no. Oh, the Aggies, though, just cruising 28-7, and Vaughn, 10 receptions in the half. Still with you. I think he's going to hit, we're 6.5 minutes. I think he's going to hit a dozen before we get to the half. All right, Jordan Cook still in at quarterback for Idaho State. Big hit, knocking him out of bounds.
Point with the exception of that late hit.
And the only other penalty, if you can call it that, was that kick out of bounds, the kickoff out of bounds. Intercepted, and this is going all the way back for a touchdown. Larson, 46 yards. Ike Larson at a nearby Skyview High School.
Well, if you're wearing numbers, I survive.
Kick into the end zone, they'll bring it out. Here we go. Aggies dominating, 34-7. See what they can get going. It's been a rough go since they tied the game at 7.
Ball's out, and Aggies have it.
Unbelievable.
Added and knocking the ball out.
Laga, end zone, touchdown. Jalen Royals gets the reception. How about a one-play drive? Point after, up and good.
How about
a one-play drive? Point after, up and good.
How about go Cougars?
Rah, rah.
I know that part.
Yeah, they've got a whole routine here, and they've got it down. Kickoff goes deep, and that'll be a touchback. And Laga, by the way, this game. So they'll kick it away. The Aggies are going to get another shot at it. Fair catch called for, 40-yard line.
That because how often does it happen where you have this great first half and second half, you only have 4 targets?
Exactly. Well, the scoring goes down. Faison, and Faison, huge yardage, and he's still up. They can't bring him down, and Faison dives into the end zone for a 60-yard touchdown. My goodness.
A path to the end zone.
Point after. We talked earlier about Testa being helped off the field. A lot of lives.
We'll have to check him out.
Yeah. So here we go. And Blake Anderson, he's K-Jazz, Tyson Ewing handling stats for us and spotting and doing a great job of it. Cook again, pass complete. James has it. And he's got first down. No, he's
series.
Shovel pass, nothing. Boy, that's in the quarter.
Yeah, 41 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's a school record according to available records. That from our guy Doug Hoffman. Raider Hunter. Cook checks with Cody Hawkins. Cody, of course, the offensive coordinator.
Clock will go under a minute before they snap the ball here.
Cook, pass complete. First down yardage, James has it. Yeah.
But that's scoring almost every possession.
Yeah, that's for a half. Downfield pass and a great catch at the 15-yard line. And Idaho State still trying to get another score on the board before they go to the locker room.
Points on the board here.
Hunter Hayes at quarterback. And Hayes looking end zone, lobbing for the corner. High point. Is that what you would call getting mossed? Fredrickson with the catch. Point after on the way. And that is up and good, but the Aggies still leading. All right, well, here we go. And they'll keep it low, a squib kick. But, oh, boy, here's some room. Aggies got a little room. Down that sideline, finally knocked out of bounds. There is 6 seconds left.
Hey, a field goal would make it 51.
And Nimrod's kick is up on the way, and it is perfect. How about that? 51-14.
How about a first half 50 burger for you? The things that we didn't do right, that we got to do better in the second half. Always improving.
Always coaching. Big left-footed kick, and that goes into the end zone. So one play.
Chat with down on the field here before the game.
So they will run one more play, and that'll do it. And you're right. You almost felt like he didn't want to stop talking to us. It was like, well, the game's about to start, so we're going to get going here. But, boy, he was something else. All right, well, it's been a half completely dominated by the Aggies, leading 51-14.
And a touchdown.
And it is Jordan Cook back at quarterback. And Cook opens the half with a completion to Fredrickson, who might be one of his favorite. Fredrickson already with 5 receptions, 85 yards, couple of touchdowns. He has both their touchdowns tonight. Cook again in trouble, and down.
Half is a nice job by this defense. Sure, you'd like to pitch a shutout, but they did a great job. More pressure again.
Cook in trouble, and Cook goes down.
I believe that was Blaine Spires that made that tackle.
Well, he started, and Cole Joyce was also involved there. Fair catch called for in traffic. 51 points because Levi Williams out of Canyon Lake, Texas, is in at quarterback now. And he'll run a quarterback draw. And Williams has a first down on his first play. He didn't catch the ball. And not his fault, but still. Although if Frank Dolce were here, he would say it was.
It's always the receiver's fault, never the quarterback's fault.
Williams again. Close to a first down. I think he's
to hang on to that starting role as QB1.
Here we go again, Briggs. Very rarely. Another play fake, pass complete. How about Williams marching him down the field?
Big on the run game, and the run game setting up the pass.
And that good decision by Williams to keep the football. Whether you go with Faison, Booth, or Briggs for an entire series, or however you decide to do it, they're all very productive. Williams lobs end zone, touchdown. Give another one to Vaughn.
And into the hands of Vaughn.
Point after up and good.
There was snow on it.
That's right.
But it felt different, and of course it was a grass field at that time.
But man, their facilities here are just marvelous. They've got a great indoor facility.
Certainly for holidays, and the travel is not that bad.
Hunter Hayes back in at quarterback, and Raiden Hunter at running back. Kind words from Alema Harrington, considering I understand that you tried to get in the tailgate. And Micah Davis standing at his 30-yard line. Kick is away. And Davis is going to try to return this, drops it, and fortunately he's able to fall on it over the upcoming season.
They just showed Jordan Love getting ready an NFL game, promoting a Packers game.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love, of course, the former quarterback here at Utah State, NFL.
Oh, how about that screen? Quickly out of bounds. He's done. He actually comes to Salt Lake City, the last regular season game of the year, to face University of Utah. And this kick takes a nice, healthy Aggie bounce. Look at that, Alema. How did that not roll out of bounds all the way down to the 6-yard line?
I'm waiting for tight football days.
Yeah.
He owned the Philadelphia franchise.
That's right.
It was a direct snap that time.
The old direct snap didn't fool anybody. They're up the field. Now he's inside of midfield. This is a high, shorter kick.
They'll call for a fair catch.
Got it at the 47-yard line after the.
It doesn't matter. They come in and they're already in rhythm.
Williams. And Williams firing downfield, throwing off his back foot, caught, touchdown Aggies. 47 yards. And how about Micah Davis getting involved in the action?
They get Micah Davis.
University of Utah, for instance, next week has Weber State coming in. BYU today at Southern Utah come up. That's, it's a payday for these schools.
Yeah.
But this is
But it's an opportunity.
It's an opportunity. You're
you
right.
know, for BYU, they were coming off really looking like.
Well, and it's about to get real for BYU. They have one more non-league game, and
Arkansas.
that's at Arkansas. And then their first ever Big 12 game as they will play at Kansas as Hayes takes off.
Last week.
Aiden Taylor.
And then I think on top of that, and
entire game, they got some things to work on. Now, granted, they don't have their starting quarterback, Cam Rising, but still things to work on, and they get the victory. And that's the most important thing.
My question is, third down and about 5 here.
Nice snap, handled Hayes, ball complete.
Hand like a bull rider in the air, and then was able to stab that ball away with the left hand.
Another pass complete. Excellent catch by Fredrickson. You describe that bull riding like you've done it, but maybe that's what's wrong.
Do the NBA.
Yep, the Jazz.
And that's my living, but I love doing high school football, college football.
Little trickery here. They get downfield again, and another first down. But yeah, it's our favorite.
Is that kind of town.
Yeah, we got great teams, great fan support here in Utah. Hayes again going end zone, got an open man back of the end zone. What a grab. Had to go up high to get that one.
You're talking about a team, a group that has really struggled to win games, and you're looking for every little thing that you can point to, and a big catch like that.
Imagine.
This is Oahu. You get quite a few.
You get quite a few. This is exciting for us now, Alema, because look who's into the game. McKay Hillstead at quarterback, the Skyridge grad. We were calling him in a championship game last November.
Yeah, schools are much more conscious of making sure that they're, engaging with the players and their mental health, because it can be a depressing thing. And you have to learn that now you got to climb that ladder again. And it's a good learning experience. But McKay Hillstead, from his Orem days to now here at Utah State.
And he feels like a perfect fit, actually.
Oh, no, absolutely. To stop on a dime, change directions, and then close on a receiver.
Setting up that screen, getting out of a tackle. How about that? Good yardage up to the 40-yard line.
That was a great. There are over 100 names on the numerical roster because there's double numbers here. We go all the way to 98. Yeah.
Hayes gets out of trouble, and look at this. Hayes all the way down across the 50. Kind of just didn't lose track of him, but they didn't work together for a couple of decades. And then as soon as, it's the hook and ladder. The hook and ladder, the dive for the pylon.
What a play
out of bounds at the 4.
To make sure that that wasn't a touchdown. Direct snap.
Yep. Raiden Hunter. Here we go on 3rd and goal. Pass outside low, and nope. And now 4th down.
That was a great.
Idaho State get in the end zone. Here we go.
Different quarterback now.
And now Cook comes back.
That's Jackson Sharman.
Direct snap. And that will be a touchdown for Raiden Hunter. It's a little trickery there. So the point after.
And this is one of those cases, too. Games.
Remember K.O. Lalui, one of the tight ends, Kaipo McGuire.
From Maui.
Bunch of great kids on that team. Anyway, his Texas team right now leading Alabama by 10. The game's basically over.
Under
inside
2 minutes to play. Texas with the ball. Way to go, Sark.
All the way to that Cotton Bowl.
There's a lot of good players on that team.
A couple of tight ends. It was Lewis.
Yeah, that was Lewis.
Lewis was on that team. And really, McKay Hillstead at quarterback, the pride of Skyridge High School. And the Aggies just keep on coming. They just have, it seems to have an unlimited supply of running backs. So 4th down, and Anderson leaves the offense on the field, and Hillstead complete. That's a good ball right there.
Been say to you for some of your travel expense, and ended up, we went there every year.
Oh, Hillstead keeps. Hillstead, tons of room, and Hillstead reaches ahead. Will they give it to him? Oh, they're going to mark him down at the 1.
Man, I'd like to see the replay on one of those rare freshmen that's starting.
Exactly. The push, and it's another touchdown for the Aggies.
Great drive that time by Jones. He just kept that motor going.
Looking to add another one. When they hit 65 points, is that point after is no good.
Thing now, right? So I wanted to get what his feeling was on the transfer portal. Pass complete over the middle here. Big hit.
I thought his answer was interesting.
Yeah, because he said pay close attention to all of those facets.
Got another new quarterback in there is Gasu, by the way, the running back out of Cypress High School on the carry. And then when you football, and if you don't follow it and you don't subscribe to it, you don't work at it, you're going to fall behind.
Well, the thing is that if you're Utah State, you understand, or if you're the Mountain West Conference, now will still be part of film review.
Oh, absolutely. Pass tipped, intercepted. Exclamation point for the Aggies, and this one could go back all the way. And it's a second pick 6 on the night.
And that's Jaden Francois with the return looked at, worked on during the course of the week and fixed. And I would say great job by the coaching staff, great focus. Oh, my goodness.
No way. I think the Aggies, I think they believe they have it. They do. And that will do it. So what a win for Blake Anderson and his Aggie football club last week after they went to Iowa and lost a pretty competitive game, 24-14. Tonight, they completely dominate 78-28. What do you think, Elena?
There's Anderson and Hawkins, and you see kind of, the personality of Hawkins, and he knows that this is a process at Idaho State, and they lose by 50 here tonight, but that's part of the